The following pro wrestling exhibition requires discretionary viewer participation. And a good evening to you RWL fans, wherever on the planet you might be. We are in Syracuse, New York this evening for tonight's edition of RWL Rage. My name is Don Hickson, and I'm joined by Christy Ogilvie and booking agent Myron Schimmelman. Ladies and gentlemen, the roadway, the path to the Memphis Million in December is really starting to heat up.
And we're seeing more and more of it, both on Snarl and Rage. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing tonight? Like tonight's card is very indicative of what's going on. And it's going to be a great 2 hours of RWL wrestling. You're not going to want to miss it. Stick around, because it's going to be intense.
Hi, y'all. And it looks like we're not wasting any time getting to the good stuff. We're starting off the card with Legends Division action as Jerry the King Lawler gets set to lock up with the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
And Jinder Mahal has certainly been exceedingly popular of late.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to RWL Rage. Our first match is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing 245 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler.
One of the all-time greats, Jerry the King Lawler. You could write several books on the career of the King. And Jerry the King Lawler makes his way down to the ring to face Jinder Mahal for the first time. And that's going to be a wild matchup. The King, of course, well known over the summer for tag team partnering with Handsome Harley Race as the Two Kings, former Legends TV tag champions until Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot rolled around. But the King, ready to do a single match tonight against the modern-day Maharaja. A King versus a Maharaja. Well, what do you think of that?
The King's got more experience than Jinder, and Jinder's been on a pretty bad luck streak in recent matches. Ever since he lost to Hulk Hogan near the end of the Sweet Revenge Summer Tour, Jinder Mahal hasn't won not one match. Don't know if he's gonna be capable of handling the King.
He's capable. He was winning solid when he got here at first, you remember?
And his opponent from the Punjab in India, weighing 234 pounds, he's the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
Well, I will say this, when Jinder Mahal appears, he certainly gets attention. Jinder Mahal, the modern-day Maharaja, as you both point out, has not had very good luck in recent weeks, making his return just a short week ago. And well, against Jerry the King Lawler, that's going to be an excellent level matchup. And Jinder Mahal's definitely going to have to prove himself if he expects to defeat an icon like Jerry the King Lawler.
I think it's great that we've got Jerry the King Lawler here in RWL's Legends Division. He's one of my favorites. I remember that feud he had with Andy Kaufman back in the 80s. Wow.
Yeah, we always hear about how Hulk Hogan is the guy who took this sport to the mainstream. But in my opinion, Lawler was there first. After all, he and Kaufman did that bit on David Letterman's show, well before Hulkster and the first WrestleMania.
The slap heard round the world.
And Jerry the King Lawler is certainly looking primed for this opening encounter with Jinder Mahal, the modern-day Maharaja, as Walt Rothburn sounds the bell and this match gets underway. Jinder with a right and a left and another right and a clubbing set of blows behind the head of Jerry the King Lawler. Jinder Mahal has Lawler by the ankle, snaps the leg not once but twice. Jinder Mahal really starting to go to work on the King. And Jerry Lawler finding himself in some difficulties early on here as Jinder Mahal begins to stamp the hands and fingers of the king. Jerry Lawler certainly wishing he had Harley Race to tag out to at this point. Jinder Mahal not only firmly in control, but displaying quite a bit of arrogance towards the king. Jinder rounds up Lawler, spins him around with a hard right, goes behind into a sleeper hold. Without delay, releases it. He's trying to wear Lawler down. The king on the outside as Jinder takes himself topside and whoa! An elbow right to the top of the head. Jerry Lawler delivers a Luthez press on the outside, a series of hard right hands to the head of Jinder Mahal as the referee continues to count. Jinder pitches Lawler towards the barricades on the opposing side of the ring, gathers him up, slams his head right back down. Walt Rothburn trying to get these guys back in the ring, but so far no luck. Another set of right hands to the head of Jerry Lawler from Jinder Mahal. The modern-day Maharaja drags Lawler halfway across by his ankle, gathers him back up, gets a hold on him, and he's escorting Lawler to the ring like an unruly prisoner going to the paddy wagon. Jinder Mahal back inside the ring going after Lawler. Gathers him up, a double axe handled right across the back of the king. Jinder battering Jerry the King Lawler into the canvas at this point. The king catching 3 double axe handles across the back from the modern-day Maharaja. Jinder Mahal with a rake across the back of the king. Lawler gets the upper hand and the lockup has him up. Jinder Mahal deposited head first into the turnbuckle as the king quickly covers. Whoa. Only a 1. Jinder Mahal finding his way out of the pin. Lawler with a rolling elbow to the back of Jinder Mahal. Mahal caught in a headlock punch from the king. The king goes behind on him, rakes the back in retaliation. Jinder Mahal starting to lose the momentum here as Jerry Lawler starts to pull away. An elbow to the face from the king to Jinder Mahal. Jinder catches a right and a left and a shot to, what a shot to the midsection, took him all the way down. Jerry the King Lawler opens up with a series of right hands to the head of Jinder Mahal. And he's already busted open. And Lawler looking to make the thing worse with another series of shots to the head. The modern-day Maharaja rolled over by the king. Knuckles to the side of the temple for Jinder Mahal. As Jerry the King, whoa! What a fist drop from the king. Jerry Lawler snatching the momentum away from Jinder Mahal here. A chop across the chest. Another headlock punch taking Jinder Mahal down to his, oh man. Lawler just battering Jinder Mahal into the canvas in retaliation for what he did to him. Well, now the king misses with the overhand right. Jinder Mahal tags him with a clothesline. Mahal rounds him up. Lawler quickly counters with another right. Gets a hold of Jinder, whips him towards the ropes, makes the duck under. Here comes Jinder Mahal. There's an elbow to the head from Jerry the King Lawler and another fist drop. Jerry Lawler firmly in control at this point. The momentum all gone from Jinder Mahal. A hard right hand takes Mahal down to the mat. The king indicating to the fans it's time for something special. There's a clothesline over the top rope and out onto the floor goes Jinder Mahal. Jerry the King Lawler decides to take himself outside as well. Gets a hold of the modern day Maharaja. Slams him head first into the lip of the apron. Jinder rounded up by Lawler. Lawler countered and quickly rolled back inside the ring by Jinder Mahal. Jinder was trying to undo that turnbuckle and Lawler caught him at it. Not a wise idea. Lawler takes himself back outside again, goes behind on Jinder Mahal, has him up and a back suplex on the floor. A stomp to the midsection from the king, a rolling elbow that fails to find the mark as Jinder Mahal evades. A running kick that glances Lawler, a left from the king, and the king with another fist drop on the outside to Jinder Mahal as referee Walt Rothburn continues to count. Lawler taking his sweet time about getting back inside as the referee continues to count Jinder Mahal, and Jinder Mahal looks out of it. Jerry the King Lawler looking supremely confident at this point. He's going to take himself outside one more time. slams Jinder Mahal's head to the canvas, restarting the count. Lawler charges, gets a hold of Jinder Mahal, drives him into the barricade. Look at what a catch from Jinder Mahal, caught the king in the charge, delivers a rib breaker. Jinder Mahal surprisingly fast on that one. And he's calling for the camel clutch on the outside as the referee continues to count. Jerry the King Lawler has the hold released by Jinder Mahal. Debating what he's going to do next. He takes himself to the top turnbuckle. Jerry Lawler still laid out on the outside. Jinder Mahal indicating his target is sighted. And whoa! Another double axe handle to the head to Jerry the King Lawler on the outside. Jinder Mahal rolls Lawler back inside the ring. The modern day Maharaja thinks he's got it won. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Again, no. Jerry the King Lawler getting the left shoulder up. Jinder Mahal stalking Jerry the King Lawler, sensing the end may be near. Goes behind on him. And there it is. There's the callus. That could be the end right here. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. And we are done.
Here's the time. 6 minutes, 47 seconds. And your winner, Jinder Mahal.
Well, it could be the bad luck streak of the modern-day Maharaja. Jinder Mahal may have come to an end, and it came to an end with this match against Jerry the King Lawler, as the modern-day Maharaja picks up a 3-count pinfall on the King. We'll be right back with more RWL Rage right after this.